to utilize a new platform to extend our advocacies as an organization. And with this partnership, we will directly reap this opportunity. As we all know, the Miss World Philippines organization, which represents the exceptionally empowered Filipinas, supports numerous causes. This year, the advocacies that we would like to highlight are that of education and the mental well-being of our youth. And through this partnership with Doill Technologies, we can make these advocacies into a reality. The goal of this partnership is to integrate the digital world with the real world, and to also push these advocacies beyond the physical by digitizing the principles that we believe in. This partnership will launch an NFT project exclusively crafted for the Miss World Philippines organization. We believe that this project will revolutionize the pageantry stage. This is the very first time that the audience can take part in our advocacies and projects firsthand. Because of the blockchain's decentralized nature, we give our users a chance to participate more. Some lucky owners of the NFTs will have the chance to win tickets to the coronation night and the charity gala for starters. And to understand how this project can help sustain our advocacies, we need to talk more about where the funds will go. This project will focus on providing scholarships to people who wish to better their lives through formal education. So the proceeds from this project will go towards supporting our vision for better education by funding our scholars all over the country. Aside from education, we will also have mental health programs for mental health awareness among the youth. I believe that these two advocacies go hand in hand, as we cannot have an educated public that is suffering with mental health. After all, mental health is a very important pillar of education. If you feel worried about this new technology that we are adapting, there is no reason to. There will be quarterly reports on the website and other social media accounts for the users and the holders to see how the technology is being utilized and where the funds are going. Doill upholds the values of integrity, creativity, adaptability, and of course, tenacity. This isn't going to be a project that will be run in the dark. We hope that this partnership with Doill Technologies will be maintained for the years to come. Even if our advocacies evolve in the coming years, this project is an assurance. Assurance that we have the platform and the capability to have resources to make these advocacies a reality for everyone. Maraming salamat po. Daghang salamat. Good afternoon, everyone.
Thank you so much, our Miss World Philippines 2021, Tracy Maureen Perez. Now, not only are our reigning queens present today, but also our lovely 36 candidates for Miss World Philippines 2022.
That is true, Tracy. That is true, Shyla. And you know, for the past weeks, we've had a privilege to really get to know them through the different activities, and so we are very proud to introduce to you once again our candidates for Miss World Philippines 2022. Starting off with candidate number 1, Ms. Simone Nadine Brunilla. Alright, we will also call on candidate number 2, Ms. Erica Vincolado. Oh, ladies, may we request you to please walk in front of our media friends so that everybody gets to appreciate your beauty. Alright, so as we call on your candidate numbers, kindly walk towards here in front. Next up, we have candidate number 3, Ms. Angel Jed Latorre. Candidate number 4, Ms. Maika Martinez from Lambunao, Iloilo. Alright. Next up, we have Shaina Rose Manalo Ico of Nueva Ecija. Once again, ladies, kindly walk towards here in front so that our media friends can also take your pictures.
Alright, next we have Samantha Gabronino from San Jose del Monte, Bulacan. Also with us is Erica Christensen from Cavite, China Jade Chu from Iloilo Province, and Kyla Ariadne Chongson from Lipa City, Batangas, and Crystal Marie Gante from Davao del Norte. There you have it, ladies and gentlemen, our candidates from
Our first batch of candidates, our candidates 1 to 10, all right. They're all looking so lovely and colorful. I love how they've also prepared so much for this event. Can we adjust, ladies, so that all of you can be seen in our photos? Alright, thank you ladies. You may now proceed back to your seats as we call on our next batch of candidates. Alright, may we call on candidate number 11, Ms. Maria Nina Soriano of Pangasinan. Candidate number 12, Ms. Angela Nipo of Quezon Province. Candidate number 13, Maria Gigante of Cebu. We also have candidate number 14, Ms. Patricia Dizon
Para pag
of
dumadaan,
Pampanga.
makita natin.
We have candidate number 15, Ms. Ivana Cassis from Bengo, Makati. We also have candidate number 16, Ms. Carla Manuel of Manila. We also have candidate number 17, Ms. Ingrid Santa Maria of Parañaque City. Candidate number 18, Ms. Justine Felizarta of Marikina City. Candidate number 19, Ms. Kim Tigas of Balagtas, Bulacan. And completing the second batch of ladies is candidate number 20, Ms. Ashley Subihano Montenegro of Makati City.
Again, we are reminding our media friends and our friends watching us live on Facebook this afternoon to please use the hashtag MWP NFT and hashtag Doill. Again, that's hashtag MWP NFT and hashtag Doill.
Alright, thank you so much, candidates. Alright, you may now proceed back to your seats as we call in your next batch of ladies. By the way, we have a correction about our official hashtag. It's hashtag MWPH NFT. Alright, that's MWPH NFT.
Now calling on our third batch of lovely candidates, starting off with candidate number 21, Paula Ortega from Albay. Joining her is candidate number 22, Cassandra Bermeo Chan of San Juan. Of course, we also have Chariza Esparago from Taguig. Candidate number 24, Alison Black of Las Piñas. We also have candidate number 25, Gwendolyn Corniol from Negros Occidental. We also have candidate number 26, Aliana Joaquin from Bacoor City, Cavite. Candidate number 27, Blessy Villablanca from Iloilo City. Joining them would be candidate number 28, Maui Long from City of Begawayan, Bulacan. We also have candidate number 29, Lorraine Joy Arpia from Trece Marquina City.
na yata. Ayun.
And of course, joining them will be candidate number 30, Ms. Angela Bagas from Lemuel, Lugasan.
Again, may we remind our media friends and everyone who's watching us online to please use our official hashtag, which is hashtag MWPH, NFT, and hashtag Doill, that is DOILL. Again, it's hashtag MWPH NFT and hashtag Doill, DOILL.
Alright, thank you very much, ladies. Now we'd like to call on the last but not the least batch of candidates to complete all of them 36 candidates for this afternoon.
That is right, Shyla. And so let me call on them right now. Candidate number 31, Ms. Natasha Bea Bautista of Misamis Oriental. Again, that is Ms. Natasha Bea Bautista of Misamis Oriental. Candidate number 31, please walk your way here to have your photos taken as well. Next up, we have candidate number 32, Ms. Kevin Alessandria Mateo of Bataan. Candidate number 33, Ms. Marinel Tumal of Pampanga. Come join us, candidate number 34, Ms. Beatrice Maclalan of Aklan. Second to the last, candidate number 35, Ms. Patricia McGee of Zambales. And of course, completing our 36 exceptionally empowered Filipinas is candidate number 36, Ms. Lady Gastavini Santos of Bulacan, Bulacan.
Daming twinning. Ayan, sambal. Sila din. Ay, oo. Lady.
Well, they are well coordinated for today.
Great minds think alike. I'm pretty sure hindi naman nila pinag-usapan.
Oh, I'm sure hindi nila pinag-usapan. Siguro gano'n na rin kasi sila katagal magkakasama. Alam mo, they know how each other thinks and they know each other's styles already.
Parang tayo lang, magka-roommate since the Boracay
I know, since the Boracay trip. Alright, thank you ladies. You may now proceed to your seats.
And of course, congratulations on your splendid performances so far.
So let's give all of our candidates a round of applause, please. They've been working so hard and doing their very best to really give all of us such a treat.
Without further ado, let us now call on the moving force behind the Miss World organization. The man whose relentless passion and vision for the Miss World Philippines brand has served as the inspiration behind our exceptionally Empowered Filipinas campaign. It's always a great honor to introduce the National Director of the Miss World Philippines organization, Mr. Arnold Vegafria.
To our media friends from print, TV, and our ever-devoted pageant bloggers, our new friends from the infotech world, and of course the gentlemen here from Doill Technologies Incorporated, and of course our candidates, the 36 candidates for Miss World Philippines 2022. Good afternoon to all of you. As we move closer and closer to our coronation night, I continue to get excited about how things are turning out from our Miss World Philippines Cup. Thanks to our real-time coverage, our current candidates are really making news with their humble victories and conquests. What's even more exciting is that we continue to forge new partnership with like-minded organizations organizations that are led by budding entrepreneurs, but are driven by a firm sense of purpose and commitment to make a difference in their chosen field of specialty. Organizations that are motivated not merely by profit, but their genuine desire to help others and to contribute to the betterment of the society. Today, I'm proud to announce the beginning of a new partnership that can be called a milestone on many levels. Firstly, for the first time, we are partnering with a company that has built its foundation in the digital realm, a revolutionary platform that literally redefines our concept of monetary exchange and currency. But this is quite unlike the cryptocurrency concept that most of us have probably heard of already. Ladies and gentlemen, the Miss World Philippines organization is moving into the realm of non-fungible tokens, also called NFTs. Thanks to our friends from Doill Technologies Incorporated. Without getting too technical about it, this new technology will enable us to engage more consumers and educate them about their advocacies, as well as particularly for education and mental health, as well as the exceptionally Empowered Filipinas, our brand campaign. At the same time, we are giving pageant fans a rare opportunity to take part in our advocacies through our unique digital artworks developed exclusively for Miss World Philippines. This will be their virtual tickets to our exclusive events, including the Charity Gala and Coronation Night. And we will also give them a chance to avail of the other premium perks. Being the first of its kind, we are also confident that this exclusive Miss World Philippines NFTs will appreciate in value over time. I'm also very excited because these NFTs will give us a chance to raise more funds for our charities, advocacies, and give us a wider platform to reach an even bigger global market. With our partnership with Doill Technologies, we can only look forward to a brighter days ahead with a shared sense of purpose and synergy. Thank you very much, and I hope to see you all again during our charity gala. Thank you and good afternoon.
Thank you very much, Mr. Arnold Vegafria.
Thank you so much, sir. This year, the Miss World Philippines organization is very lucky to have been given the support of generous sponsors. Most of them come from our usual brands affiliated with beauty, health, and fitness. But this afternoon, we are proud to announce that we may call a historic partnership, since this will be the first time we are partnering with a company that has been making waves in the digital realm. So to tell us more about the non-fungible tokens, let us call in the CEO of Doill Technologies Incorporated, the very young and enterprising Mr. Angelo Bagas.
To all our prestige guests, all the candidates, to our media friends, to everyone gathered here today. Good afternoon. I'm Angelo Bagas, co-founder and CEO of Doill Technologies. On behalf of our team, I would like to express my appreciation to be part of this advocacy and introduce our services to you. We at Doill Technologies aim to revolutionize the digital space by creating opportunities for real-world applications arising in Web3. As young entrepreneurs, we've partnered up with Miss World Philippines organization to push these timely advocacies which affects us, the youth. We hope to educate the people regarding the digital world while also promoting these advocacies which will improve the well-being of those around us. We are looking forward towards the success of this partnership. With this, I would like to encourage our peers to look into the ocean of opportunities present in the digital landscape. Again, thank you very much. To discuss more about the partnership, here's my partner, Ian.
Thank you for that introduction, Angelo. Good afternoon, everyone. I'm Adrian Resuera, the COO of Doill Technologies. I would like to express my gratitude to Miss World Philippines organization for having this opportunity to be part of this advocacy and to introduce our product to you. As we have seen in previous years, the problem of education and mental health is a major concern in our country. In fact, 17.9% of the youth don't go to school due to poverty. While 3.6 million Filipinos are facing mental health issues. Through the use of technology and in partnership with the Miss World Philippines organization, we believe that this project will be able to send more children to school and aid those who are suffering from mental issues. As part of the youth of our country, we believe that through continuous improvements in technology and education, we will be able to inspire and empower our youth. To show our appreciation for supporting these advocacies, holders of the Miss World Philippines NFT will receive exclusive perks to its upcoming events. With every NFT minted, a child will be one step closer to attaining his or her educational aspirations. You can also be a part of these advocacies by posting a digital art themed after this year's advocacies, namely mental health and education. Use the hashtag MWPH NFT and hashtag Doill to get a chance to win one of 5 tickets to the Coronation Night. Criteria will be posted on our social media accounts, MWPH.NFT for IG and MWPH_NFT for Twitter. Again, we are happy to officially launch this partnership. Good afternoon, everyone. Thank you.
Thank you so much.
Thank you so much, Sir Angelo.
Thank you also, Sir Adrian, for enlightening us more about the title of today's event. Let us also welcome Doill Technologies Board of Directors, Mr. Antonio Magsaysay.
Good day, everyone. NFT, just like Charles Darwin's theory of evolution, it started with a monkey and evolved to a beauty. Doill Technology Incorporation and Miss World Philippines presents Non-Fungible Beauty, One World, One Dream. Every beauty is unique. Every beauty has their own way to love. But we all live in one non-fungible world. And all we dream about is how to make the world a better place. Because all it takes is all we dream about is how to make the world a better place, because all it takes is to have that initiative and that advocacy. Let's start with a token, a non-fungible token. Let's make a step forward, because through digital tech, we can say, what a wonderful world. Thank you very much.
What a wonderful world indeed, Sir Anton. And of course, to all our media friends and those watching us live on Facebook this afternoon, again, we actually have a chance to win 1 out of 5 tickets, which will be given away if you do use the hashtags and join, of course, the competition at MWPH.NFT.
No, it's MWPH NFT. And MWPH Doill.
Yes, and the social media accounts that was prepared for us would be at MWPH.NFT on Instagram and at MWPH_NFT on Twitter. So please guys do check that one out.
Yes, and definitely I'll be joining if ever I'm one of those fans who wants to watch Miss World Philippines. Alright, and now we've come to the highlight of the event of this afternoon, our official contract signing between Miss World Philippines Organization and Doill Technologies Incorporated. May we now call on our signatories representing MWPH, of course, is our National Director, Mr. Arnold Vegafria, and our signatories representing Doill Technologies Incorporated. So we have Mr. Angelo Bagas, the CEO, Mr. Adrian Resuera, the COO, Mr. Antonio Magsaysay, Board of Directors, Mr. Lemuel, Gatchalian, Treasurer, and Mr. Mike Lugasan, Executive Secretary.
Anytime you're ready, gentlemen. Interesting, Mary, that these fine gentlemen are all very young.
I know, I can
and
see
I bet you didn't know that one of them is only 19 and baka may younger pa. Can you guess which one?
Oh my goodness, I don't want to be in a very difficult situation to try, but they all look very
have a guess?
I think Tito Norman has a guess. Who is your guest, Tito Norman?
I'll tell you later.
You'll tell us later, alright.
For our friends watching us live on Facebook, comment your guesses.
Right.
You can also win a ticket to Miss World.
But make sure to use the hashtag so that your entry will also be counted. And of course, just like our candidates, it's inspiring to see a group of young, driven entrepreneurs who are set to make a difference in today's emerging industries.
And who knows, give or take a few years, these guys could be millionaires.
Wow, I'm sure, I have no doubt that they can achieve that. They are already millionaires at this point.
Please stand corrected.
I aspire to be like them, Shaila. And of course, we can only hope and pray that this will still be just as supportive of the Miss World Philippines endeavors.
And how about a big hand for our friends this afternoon and for the lovely partnership, of course, of the Miss World Philippines organization and the Doill Technologies Incorporated.
So may we ask each of you to please introduce yourselves one by one again to the public. Let's start off with you, Mr. Adrian.
I'm Adrian Resuera, CEO of Doill Technologies.
Hi, good afternoon everyone. My name is Mike Lugasan Jr. I'm the Corporate Secretary of Doill Technologies Incorporated.
Hi everyone, I'm Angelo Bagas, a co-founder and CEO of Doill Technologies.
Hi everyone, I'm Anton Magsaysay, one of the board of directors of Doill Technologies.
Hi, I'm Lemuel Gatchalian. I'm the corporate treasurer of Doill Technologies.
Wow, I hear a crowd favorite that's here as well.
Crowd favorite. Sabi niya. The obvious bigla.
And so I've heard. A crowd favorite.
Alright, can you request a handshake with our CEO of Doill Technologies Incorporated and our National Director, Mr. Arnold Vegafria. Can you stand up, everybody? Alright, and you also have a photo taken just facing the camera. we invite the reigning queens as well to join the photo.
mark the beginning of a mutually beneficial partnership built on trust and confidence.
That is right. And moving on, I'm sure most of you are curious to know more about non-fungible tokens or get an update regarding the activities of our candidates. So now we formally open our question and answer segment. So to our media guests, please feel free to approach our mics and please state your name and media affiliation.
Naka-live tayo ngayon. Nare-ready tayo. Bati ka. Ito yung power niya. May battery siya. Built-in.
Maharap ka sa amin, Mark.
Go na mag-open ng question. Sa tech.
Hello, good afternoon. I know for open before, but congratulations for this. I'm sure it's going to be a very successful partnership. Okay, my question is, how will this partnership benefit both parties? Since Doill Technologies engage in non-fungible assets, and while Miss World Philippines is one of the major national being valued in the country. So, paano move forward yung dalawa?
Android tablet. Ano ports? Magkano na ba yan? 69?
I'll invite this.
No. Thank you for that question. So, how will it benefit both parties? So first, we're providing a new platform for Miss World Philippines organization to expand their reach and tap into the digital world. At the same time, partnering up with Miss World Philippines organization allows us to spread awareness about digital assets, NFTs, and also to support and promote these advocacies.
Of course, it's a new platform. It's a new digital platform. How it helps for Miss World Philippines organization. Of course, let's go to the bottom line. They're helping us to do the fundraising. So the most important here is the NFT buyers are buying tokens of NFT of Miss World. They have their own asset. They have their own NFT token. So this is gonna be help in doing our fundraising for our charity programs, which is number one is the mental health program awareness, and of course the scholarship foundation of the Miss World Philippines organization. So this new platform helps us to raise more funds.
Okay, just follow-up question for Doill. Paano nag-set apart yung organization niyo from the other organization involved in crypto business?
Okay, so now, meron ng mga existing projects or organizations related to cryptocurrency. But our goal, the goal of our company is to bridge the digital world with the real world. We're the first in the country to bring real world utilities to attach to the NFTs. So if you buy an NFT, a digital asset, meron kang makukuha in the real world.
Thank you very much and congratulations.
Actually, na-convert ninyo to your, our currency. So, but it is a new innovation when it comes to current to crypto. It's like a cryptocurrency also, but in a different form. It's in an asset but the same thing like a token also. So whatever we raise from this from money, I mean from the tokens that they're getting from NFTs, will also help us to benefit also our charity and all the advocacies of Miss World Philippines organization.
Thank you, Sir Arnold and Sir Angelo.
Thank you very much, Sir Noli. Anyone else?
Hi, check, can you hear me? Armin Adina from the Philippine Daily Inquirer. It was said here in the brief that we have two color groups, green and pink, but how many artworks are we talking about? How many are you going to release?
Hello. Yes, thank you for that question. So for this project, our team has created 9,000 digital artworks that will be sold for public selling on the Polygon network. This will be available on May 28th up to May 30th. About the two teams, so the two teams will be represented by the two main advocacies of Miss World Philippines. For first group, it will be under the theme or color theme of green, which is mental health. And then for the second group, it will be themed on the color pink, which will be for education.
Okay, just one more question. How many artists are involved here? I see you have 9,000.
Present here today, we don't have any artists here, but we have our own art team that's working on the background.
Okay. Thank you very much. Congratulations on the partnership.
Hi, good afternoon. My name is Kim from the Daily Tribune. Arnold already said that they need partnership for the fundraising. So may I know, someone from the Doill maybe can answer, why did you partner with Miss World organization?
Sorry, can you repeat the question again?
Sure. Why did you partner with Miss World organization?
Miss World Philippines organization is taking a giant step towards, by tapping the digital market. So, by tapping the digital market, they can engage with more consumers, with more audiences. And most importantly, when they engage with more audiences, they can educate the people about their advocacies, which is, for this year, education and mental health. So we want to be, the NFT platform is one of the best platforms in the digital space to promote that.
All right, thank you. Very well said. Good luck.
Congratulations. I'm Doill Technology Editor of the Manila Bulletin. So, with what is happening now, it seems that the NFT market is going downward spiral. So, like the average price of NFT is just now $2,000. It was $6,800 this January lang. Tapos, the cumulative sale also went down from 26,000 per day to just 3,000 this week. So, nawawala na ang interest ng tao sa NFT with this fact. Even the first tweet of Jack Dorsey was it was bought for $2.9 million. Pina-auction nila expecting $48 million na auction. Pero ang nangyari, $280 lang yung highest bid. So with those facts, my question is, do you expect the Miss World NFT to go up? That's my first question. And my second question is, what measures are in place to make this NFT sustainable?
So, for the first question, again, what's the first question? Sorry.
So, do you expect, kasi yun nga, wala nang interest ang tao sa NFT ngayon, ipabagsak talaga siya, makikita natin. So, will this go up? Kasi ang mga tao bumibili ng NFT, expecting that it will go up, di ba?
It's one of the factors na tinitignan ng tao when buying NFTs. Yung iba, they treat it as a collection, di ba? They buy NFTs and treat it as a collection due to the limited supply of it. Another thing is, ang main purpose namin for this NFT project is to raise funds for the advocacies of Miss World. So, we're not telling people to invest just for the sake of money. It's for the money that generates will go towards the advocacies. Another thing is for the long-term plans, we're planning to make this a yearly tradition. So meron kaming long-term goal and meron kaming transparency report na gagawin namin every quarter of the year that will tell people where the money is going towards sa mga advocacies ng Miss World.
Another question. I researched about Doill Technologies and I found out na wala kayong website. Wala akong nakitang website. So I went to LinkedIn and found you. Nandun ka and the website is directed to, there's another account for Doill Technologies. Na ang website is directed to an Instagram page which has no post at all. So my question is what's your experience in doing NFT? And what are your other projects before this?
Yeah, so actually we've been in crypto since 2018. We started off as traders. Me, Lemuel, and Adrian, we were traders before. So we saw the opportunity to venture into NFTs. So last 2021, may mga contracts kami with some artists that we can't disclose. Pero meron kaming ongoing projects that we're going to release. So yeah, we're not new to crypto. We've been here since 2018.
Hello po, this is Cesar po from Net25 TV Network. Sorry po, pero many people, lalo na po in this generation, we don't know about NFT. In a brief definition lang po, how it works and how this NFT can really help the Miss World organization. Kasi marami po talaga na hindi po alam ang idea o wala talaga idea about the non-fungible token that we are talking about. No po? Kung kaya nyo po rin po na i-discuss siya ng Tagalog, mas okay din po.
Okay. So, non-fungible tokens, for this specific projects, kasi pwedeng maraming forms yung non-fungible tokens. For this specific project, it will come in the form of caricatures, different caricatures. So, to turn it into NFTs, you integrate it with, on the blockchain. So, nangyayari ngayon, nagkakaroon siya ng sarili niyang identity, parang digital fingerprint. Nagkakaroon siya ng sarili niyang fingerprint. So, meron siyang unique identity that separates it from the other NFTs.
Madalas din po kasi namin marinig ang NFT sa music industry. Ano po yung difference nito dito sa pageantry?
So, ayun nga. As I've mentioned, pwede siyang maging music, art, painting, any types of art, actually halos lahat ng assets pwede siyang gawing NFTs. So, for the specific projects now, we chose art, we chose the painting because it inspires, parang ano, it portrays beauty. Yung art namin is themed after the main advocacies of Miss World. So it's a good representation of the advocacies.
Well, the same, after this po, ano yung magiging, ano po ang target market ng NFT with this Miss World organization?
Of course, for the target market, yung existing na NFT community. So, we've partnered with a marketing team that handles one of the biggest NFT communities here in the Philippines. So, we're collaborating with them, and actually tomorrow, there's an expo, Web3 Asia. The name of the expo is Web3 Asia in McKinley. So we'll be there to promote this project.
Gaano kalawak na po ang NFT community?
So dito sa Philippines,
here in our country.
So isa yung concept, no? Pero here in the Philippines, actually, due to the, kung narinig din na Axie Infinity, yung play to earn game, because of that, nagkaroon ng boom sa awareness ng tao about NFTs, yung play to earn game. You heard of that? Yeah. So ngayon, isa yung Philippines, among other third world countries na mabilis mag-adapt sa NFTs. Actually, a lot of Filipinos, I'm not sure the exact numbers, pero 20 million Filipinos are invested into NFTs.
Sir ALB, you're trusting this partnership. Gaano po katatag, and how can you assure of a success between this partnership?
Of course, I'm not new with this kind of technology because with Senator Pacquiao, we have this also, but it's in crypto, the Chico X, if you remember that. We also promoted that. So it's not anymore like a new to me when it comes to cryptocurrency or this kind of NFTs. This is the new thing. This is a new innovation. So sooner or later, other countries are now into this kind of platform. But I can feel that sooner or later, the whole Philippines might be in this kind of platform na rin. Ipa-follow na rin ito. At least nauna kami. We started. Miss World Philippines organization started it. So I'm sure the other organization or other artists or other celebrities will have this kind of platform na rin, this kind of digital platform. It's very effective especially in personalities and celebrities like the cryptocurrency and even NFTs also in US. Normally, it's celebrities and organization. They have NFTs. But in the Philippines, when it comes to beauty pageant, the first is Miss World Philippines. And I'm very positive that we can raise funds on this. And there's a lot of, you'll be surprised, there's a lot of young people are into this kind of business. Especially in Singapore, China, Hong Kong, Japan, Korea, United States, United Arab Emirates, Saudi Arabia, they're in this kind of business. So I'm sure sooner or later, the young people also will invest with this kind of platform.
Pati po yung mga bumubuo ng Doill Technology, lahat po sila mga bata.
Look at them. They are now millionaires because of Bitcoins, because of Ethereum, because of the cryptocurrency. So they want this to introduce to the young people. Because if they become a millionaire now, they want to introduce also this to the Filipinos who wants to go in this kind of business. But of course, it's trading, this is a trading, and there's a lot of risk, but you have to be smart in investing. Thank you.
Hello, good afternoon. This is Ted Claudio, Wazzup.PH. Meron po akong photography friends, they have sold one of their photos around 2 Ethereums. So magkano po yung 2 Ethereums? Sa current price now. 200,000? Okay, so he sold actually a couple of photos, mga around that price. So I think it's a good medium to raise funds talaga for Miss World. So aside from yung mga caricature artwork na i-sell nyo, of course, yung artwork, it will get its value sa rarity and yung siguro yung sa ganda na rin ng artwork. So, are you planning, for example, yung mga winning candidates, siyempre mas tataas yung value niya kung nanalo talaga siya sa Miss World, di ba? So, if you can sell those type of art forms na medyo exclusive and also talagang premium yung quality, so are there any plans to something like that in addition to the caricatures?
Actually, yes. It's part of our white paper and roadmap. So, on phase 3, after the coronation night, so we will be making additional caricatures for the crown queens. So that's going to be part of it.
So meron kayong like approximate price, for example, so yung makakapanood dito for now is makapag like, for example, ma-estimate na nila yung worth nun.
So,
very rough figure.
So for our first collection, ang price is around 224 polygon. I'm not sure if the exact is in the white paper, pero it's around 220 plus polygon, which parang ano eh? Approximately parang 7,500 pesos. Yeah.
So how many like yung series or copies will it be?
Well, there are 9,000 uniquely generated caricatures.
So that's all lang po. Thank you very much.
They're selling 9,000. Total of 9,000 at 7,500.
I think what makes this NFT unique is that you have a connection with real world happening. Kaya magiging successful to kasi hindi siya gaya ng ordinary NFT na picture lang ng cartoons, pero ito kinonnect nyo sa tickets and activities real world. That's why I congratulate you for this one.
Actually, that's the goal of this partnership, to integrate or to connect the real world with the digital world.
And not only that, when other people get into crypto to enrich themselves, kami naman, we get into crypto to help who have less and to promote advocacy.
Sakto sa advocacy ng Miss World.
I'd just like to point out again the advocacy of Miss World is what this partnership has been aligned to, and all of our goals and our plans of actions are going to be aligned to this, and that's basically it.
Nakakatawa, I'm dealing with these young people, but they're millionaires. Look at them, di ba? So if they become successful, so that's why when I spoke to them, I'm into cryptocurrency also. So when I spoke to them, I already have an idea because how successful the cryptocurrency is to the other countries. So this is the first time that and also we want to invite also our candidates to join because sooner baka they might be like them also soon. Diba? If they engage in this kind of new platform.
Hello, good afternoon. I'm Angelo Bagas from Hey Adam G. Well, my question isn't really specifically about cryptocurrency or NFT anymore. It's specifically about your advocacies and projects under the Miss World Philippines organization in partnership with Doill Technologies. So can you guys, or sir, can you disclose which organizations or educational institution or mental health related NGOs maybe that you guys are partnered or will benefit from this project, please? Yeah,
your question
please.
to me.
Yes.
When it comes to mental health awareness, this is the project of Miss World Philippines. We don't have any connection. We don't have any connections to any LGUs. So we will make our own effort to give awareness to the Philippines about, especially for the young people who suffering now for health mental health issues. So that's what we are raising funds to create awareness, to give more promotion and advertising about the importance of mental health. And we go to the campuses, we go to different, we have speakers, and we do something like an advertising strategies and efforts to promote. You normally na-promote kasi, the example lang, na-finish na yung AIDS. Then, now, and there's so many young people, especially young men and women, suffering with mental health issues. So I want to go into that thing. So how we did AIDS yung promotion before to prevent, the preventions. I want to give also an attention to the young people through awareness, through programs, through advertising. So the efforts that the funds that we're going to raise is to give awareness and to help also the victims of, the patients of mental health disorder. So we want to help also, and secondly is the education. We already have some. I don't have any I only have one school partner, which is Attempts International, of giving education, free scholars to the young, not only candidates but also to students who are underprivileged. So we bring them to school like Attempts International. But this time I want to expand more. I want to get more deserving students from all over the Philippines. And as far as to depending on how much funds that we're going to raise, maybe we can bring them to other universities too.
Thank you so much, and I hope that your organization will help more less privileged individuals. Thank you.
Thank you.
Hi, this is Norman from norman.com. Actually, this is one topic that I have been exposed to before, still trying to grasp everything about it, but looking at these very young millionaires in front of me. Am I right in making the analogy of NFTs to say like trading cards, the rare baseball trading cards? Is it a good analogy? Like in the States, if you have the rare comics edition of like DC Comics or Marvel Comics, parang it's an investment eh.
Yeah, to some extent, meron siyang similarities, pero when it comes to that, ano ba yung utility ng trading card? It's attached to its monetary purpose talaga, di ba? It's an investment na the value goes up. Sa NFTs naman, there's a notion of opportunities. Pwede ka mag-attach dyan ng utilities na makakatulong like the advocacies, something like that. Pero to some extent, yeah, may similarities. Kasi limited din yung supply ng NFTs.
Do you need to be a geek or a nerd to do well in something like this? Like, I'm asking, parang asking like a dummy.
Hindi naman. Actually, we're not nerds or geeks. We're athletes. We've been training mixed martial arts, boxing, BJJ since we were young. He represented the Philippines, actually, Adrian, in basketball internationally. So we're not nerds or geeks.
All right.
They're both mixed martial arts.
Oh my God, that's
Lemuel and
Angelo. Yeah, it's martial arts. I like mixing things. Anyways, yes, Mr. Magsaysay.
If I may add, you can also connect the similarities to like buying a condominium.
Okay.
You buy it, first you buy it at a pre-selling price, and then as time goes by, it appreciates. But when you buy it in the secondary market, the prices differ from your neighbor. So something like that.
All right. So my final question is to the entire board of directors of Doill. You are already millionaires now. Perhaps in 20 years' time, you'll be billionaires. What's more to life if you're already billionaires? Let's start with the treasurer because you handle the money of the corporation Lemuel. You are the contestants' favorites.
Smile ka naman,
My girls, listen kayo sa treasurer kayo niyan, please. May voting tayo ng press ng candidates favoritely.
Smile. So if ever given the chance na game billionaire man in the future, I think it's just a tool for me to actually leverage how I can help other people. So I see money as not entirely everything in the world, but something that I can use to extend help and create a better life for everyone.
Lem, are you mature enough to handle that much money at such an early age? No, kumbaga parang, in my time, parang you need to be in your 40s to be a COO, to be a treasurer and the like. Now, you need to be the youngest in the family to become a member of the board of directors like you. You're barely 20. 19. Oh my. Yeah.
That's why I'm very lucky to have my team. And also a good team that could guide me into being a better version of myself, especially as a treasurer.
Mr. Magsaysay, I think you have a very nice input also to say about that. What will you do as a billionaire?
That's why we partnered with Miss World, because Magsaysay, like my name, is mad for the people. And I think...
Are you related to the Magsaysays?
Yes, po.
Oh, okay. So you own paintings of Doris Magsaysay Ho also?
I don't own paintings or any kind.
Alright.
Maybe digital art I could have. But yeah, same thing. What is money if you can give it to the people who are blessed? So
what is money if you don't give it to those who are blessed? Ladies, more projects nyo, please. Get them ready, your projects.
So we only have one life and we only have one world. So we tried.
Why? You tie up the title, one world, one dream.
And we only dream to make this place a better world.
Mr. Bagas, you are the brains behind this. Nobody needs martial artists.
Mixed martial.
Actually, I will say na ako yung brains behind this kasi I have my team with me. Lahat kami.
So you're just the right hand brain or the right side brain.
So ako naman, I believe na we're put into this earth to live our purpose. Binigyan tayo ng talent ni God para i-maximize yung kung ano yung time na meron tayo dito sa mundo. So kailangan, we need to live in this world with a purpose.
Oh, talaga yung technology, naging pageantry talaga ngayon. We are connecting it properly. Na kung Mike, you have to do better than the three guys answer. No, I mean, kailangan patawanin mo kami sa mas malakas kaysa sa ginawanin mo.
No, I'm really just a simple guy. I'm the simplest one dito sa buong team.
Akala ko nga ikaw pinakasuplado eh. Oo, kasi di ka humingi eh. Pareho kayo ng treasurer. Doon yata talaga secretary at treasurer. They don't smile that often, no? O, di ba?
Madaming inuutos si CEO.
Ayun!
So, for me, yun lang. I just try to stay grounded. So, whatever happens.
That's very important. You have to stay grounded. Oh my God! So you have 2020 vision.
Well, I was in the aviation industry before, but...
So naka-contact lens ka na ngayon?
No. I just didn't pursue yung...
All right.
Break.
Okay. And now to the cutest of them all. Ian.
Thank you. All precious with me kasi ako yung last na sasagot.
You're the COO.
Yeah.
Yeah.
20 years old. I'm just 19.
Eh, ano ba to? Oh my God! Talagang ano, the age qualifications are talagang right.
He's the youngest. He's the 19 years old. Lemuel is 20, no? Turning 20. Both.
My God, they're barely 20, no? Barely 2 decades in the world.
Yes, worth $1 million.
Oh, yeah.
Millions.
Your love must be worth millions, Ian. Yes. So what's your answer to the question? Maybe by now you forgot already what original question is because it has really evolved into something else.
Khalil Ramos.
Oh, yeah, Khalil Ramos. Love is stranger, no?
So yeah, at the end of the day, money is just a number for me. What we really want is to make an impact in this world, of course, to share our experience that because I'm not a privileged kid. Our family came from like really poor, so I advocate that everything is possible when there's a right person or right thing, right circle, and right education.
Actually, the reason why I asked that question is because, syempre, when some people get rich too easily or too fast, nag-iiba yung kanilang perspective on how to pay it forward or how to return. At least, these guys, they have the right, they have the heart in the right place, and pamimigay nila talaga ang yaman nila para sa fundraising ng Miss World Philippines. Yeah.
Actually, they are the role model, di ba? They're
Yes,
young entrepreneur, but they're still in school, ha? They're still studying up to now.
Oh my
Ateneo, except si Anton. But they're studying in Ateneo and Lugasan. So these are a young entrepreneur and the same as the role model. They do business at a young age. I think if they become successful, they want to share their success to the other people.
I hope you have to share it also to those who were former professors of De La Salle University, like myself. I used to be a teacher there. Who's the next? Edge Tenoria, you have a question from Pageant Policy? You have a very important question.
Importante ko ba ito? Anyway, Sir Bagas, Sir Angelo, nag-YouTube ka ba? Parang nakikita ka sa YouTube, yung parang nag-explain na cryptocurrency. Ay, hindi. OnlyFans. Joke. Anyway,
he's a fighter. He's an MMA fighter.
Oh my God!
MMA yan!
Training for a while.
Di ba ano ka na sa Thailand? Yung boxer, yung Lady Warrior. Anyway. Sir Arnold, I'm curious naman ako, no? Paano kayo nagkaroon ng communication? Like, for example, of course, nag-email ba si NFT or nakabilig? I mean, paano kayo nagkaroon ng communication or connection?
It all started with Anton because Anton and I were been together in politics.
Okay.
And Anton, and they're looking for a platform where they can promote this NFT. So when we had a meeting, since they looking for a company who have this charity. So they want to share to promote their platforms and to give something to the charity. I think it's a perfect platform for it's the Miss World Philippines organization because of our beauty with a purpose. So that's all started. And since I'm into this kind of thing also, so I understand the mechanics and the platforms of cryptocurrency. Because I did that for Senator Pacquiao if you remember yung GCOX, yung kanyang sariling cryptocurrency, yung GCOX, yung from Singapore. And yung kanyang PAC token, yung PAC coin. So that's also one of my project for sports naman. For this one, NFT for the pageant. For the beauty pageant. So sports and beauty pageant.
No, what?
Tumigil na ako ng ilaw.
Next question from Mr. Justin Francisco of the Philippine Pageantry.
Hello, yes, I'm Tristan Francisco from the Philippine Pageantry. First question ko lang is, ba't wala kayong presence sa Facebook? Ba't sa Twitter and sa Instagram lang?
So for this project, yung inuna namin kasi yung most of the NFT communities use Twitter to promote their projects, and Twitter talaga yung primary social media platform na ginagamit ng mga NFT communities. So, Facebook actually, meron na kami Facebook na tinurn over namin sa marketing partner namin, so they handle everything.
So, kasi kaya ako na nabanggit yun, kasi most of our followers are from Facebook. So, right now, I think we have like a combined following of more than millions here now watching you, or at least being reached by this press conference. Now, paano nyo mako-convince like yung mga newcomers like us to invest to these NFTs? Paano? I mean, not just you having tickets or connected sa real world. Paano nyo kami, I mean, how can you make this attractive to newcomers to the NFT world?
Hello. So yes, again, ina-highlight lang namin na this project is really for supporting the advocacies of Miss Philippines, Miss World Philippines. So Miss World Philippines. So yun talaga yung main na utility namin, to reach out to the mass. So supporting advocacies, mental health and education.
So yes, let me add to that. Another thing is para ma-convince yung public to get into NFTs. Isa rin sa sa advocacies namin as a company to educate the people about NFTs and the digital landscape.
So yun, paano, bukod doon sa to educate us, paano nyo kami mako-convince mag-invest? Kasi base sa educate us, base sa mga pinag-uusapan natin kanina pa, parang this is more of an investment, di ba? Parang gano'n yung dating sa aming common people. So paano ngayon yung kami mako-convince na mag-invest our 7,500 pesos para dito?
Well, it's not actually an investment. Hindi siya don't treat it as an investment. Parang parang purchase. When you're someone who wants to support a cause, or kunwari ikaw, you're a collector, gusto mo ng sapatos na yun, bibili ka kahit na without thinking na tataas yung presyo. So treat it as a purchase rather than an investment.
Last question connected siya. Kasi kinalculate ko kanina, if it costs around 7,500, roughly for 9,000, it's like 67 million pesos eh. Paano transparency niya? Kasi I've read that you will have transparency reports. Meron bang organization or government office that would regulate this kind of trading or business dealings? Eh, paano natin mababantayan?
It's like a fundraising din ito, di ba? Kunyari, for a charity ball. Di ba? For a charity ball, mayroon ding fundraising. So, ganun din to.
So, it's because of the foundation.
Because of the foundation. Because our foundation is non-profit organization. So, the money will go to the organization.
Yung target ninyo is gaano ka-positive na maaabot natin yung 9,000 mark of the NFTs?
Yun yung maximum.
Yes, yun yung maximum. So, base sa
we'll try our best para ma-achieve yung goal nga ng yung 9,000, that they can sell 9,000 tokens.
May projection ba ng maabot base sa ating mga experts?
I think there's a lot. I think how many members, if you will base it on the followers on NFT
20 million daw sa Diego
20 million yata Filipinos na into NFTs or into cryptocurrency. Makuha mo rin siguro kahit lang ilang percent doon. Kahit 1%, that's already, na yun, 200,000. And we're only targeting 9,000. Because there's a convention tomorrow in McKinley, wherein all of the cryptocurrencies, all into this kind of thing, they have a convention. So they're going to announce it is one of the big projects of their team. Doill Technologies. So I hope the customers will engage on this, and at the same time, with the help of the promotions of Miss World Philippines organization and all of the candidates and queens of doing all of the, you guys play a big role. Media will play a big role. If you're going to promote this kind of fundraising, it will help, and it will also, that's going to be a big help for our charity. So it's not only the member, I mean the NFT followers or enthusiasts, but also we want them to promote and be the young people to engage in this kind of platform. Yun in two purposes yan. One is to raise funds, two is to promote the new digital platform.
Okay, thank you, and good luck, and congratulations.
Thank you, Chris. I understand there is a question from one of the candidates. Please come forward. Nadine.
Candidate number 1 daw. Let me go forward, candidate number 1.
On the spot.
So really, I don't have a question. All I just want to say is I'm super happy that we're making this partnership with Doill. Yes, thank you so much.
That's all?
Yes, sir, that is all.
You don't have any question to the gentleman here?
Sir.
May question ng mga
my parents are watching. They're definitely gonna berate me on this when I get home. Cannot. Actually po, siya yung may question.
Pero ladies, do you understand the business sense, the business platform? Candidates, do you understand? So are you guys going to participate to promote our charity? Alright, okay, thank you.
I have a question for Angelo, or for anyone in the group. Since we're dealing with art, you know, like caricatures or cartoons, does the value of a piece of art that's embedded with the blockchain, does it get more value because it's a real piece of art, like let's say Picasso painting, or you know, something like that?
Okay, so for example, a Picasso painting has to be authenticated by dapat yung body na mag-authenticate sa Picasso painting has to be credible. Ganun. With NFTs, yung art dito is authenticated by the blockchain. So each NFT art has its own unique identity, which is comparable to ganun, parang authentication pero in a digital sense.
But it's amazing to see how, let's say, a cartoon or a simple graphic can fetch, if I may, so much.
You can also connect your NFT art to a painting, so that if somebody purchases your NFT art, he already purchased also the real painting. You can also do that. To be everything to be much more secure and authenticated.
By the way, abangan nyo yung lalabas na yung artwork, yung art. That will be on May 28 up to 30. The public selling as well on the 28 also. So parang agawan yan.
So and we hope to garner your support. Tulungan po tayo for the fundraising for the advocacies of Miss World Philippines. Thank you.
Actually, as a follow-up question lang to that, who are the artists that you are working with or commissioning to create these artworks?
Okay, so we have an art team. We have our own team that concerns. We have a team. Yung art director namin, Ryder is actually professional graphic artist in Abu Dhabi. He's currently in Abu Dhabi right now, pero since they're working remotely, nako-coordinate na naman sa artist that's working locally. So our main guy for the artist, Ryder.
Okay, thank you. Are there any more questions? Sir Art.
Kung may wireless ako, kaya nakakabit dito.
I think the 9,000
Hindi ko na sinetap yung wireless. Sabi ko bang
yes. The problem is,
may USB.
pag bibili ka nito, you have 6 steps. So meron ba tayong technical support na makakatulong dun sa mga taong bibili? Kasi marami interesado dito. Yun nga sir, agawan ko pag-release. So meron ba tayong technical support na makakatulong dun sa mga bibili, lalo na si Kito ang kita, na walang experience in buying ordinary users?
So, para sa technical, so we will provide information naman when you visit the website, when you will be purchasing. Under FAQs, meron na itong steps. And
6 steps. Pero dito kayang gawin natin. Pagawa natin dito, for example.
It's quite complicated.
Na naka-switcher ka.
Okay, there are supplementary videos naman kasi available actually. Kahit hindi namin i-post yun, just go to YouTube. Very simple na to, I mean, for the processes to be able to get online.
Speaking on my experience as a technology editor, these steps is really difficult to follow. Especially to, ano ba, sino ba ang fans ng Kingsford? They're not tech.
Gusto kong i-edit yun.
Mga Becky. Mga kapederasyon namin. Becky, hindi Becky.
Maybe we can just lagay ito sa page ng Miss World Philippines, yung the process how to join the instructions also. Siguro in a very layman's term para maintindihan ng public. Kasi if you're going to use the techy words like yung mga blockchain, di ba hindi na maintindihan yun. Maybe what we can do, I will ask them to create a steps, no, in a layman's term para they will understand paano kayo makakapasok sa NFT token. Diba? Para maintindihan nila yun.
Pwede sila, they look good naman eh.
Up to 3.
Sila mismo.
Sila ng salita, diba?
Kailangan lang. May sarili siya.
Tagalog, no? Para yung ibang mga Tagalog at English.
Tapos ano daw po IG ni Adrian?
Ay, ano ba yan? Ay, God bless you. Ay, gusto nyo kasi post. Ano ba? Apat na tayo.
Tinatanong kayong website.
Ano daw IGs nyo?
My Instagram is @Adrian Resuera.
Lahat ng Instagram namin nasa website.
I have a follow-up question for Angelo. Don't you think it would create more demand if maybe there is a lower price, a more affordable price that can be more affordable to the ordinary Filipino or the ordinary netizen?
Okay, so
4G or 5?
for the pricing of the project, since actually we're way below the average price when it comes to NFTs. The average price for NFTs right now in the market is around $2,000. So with us, diba, 7,500 pesos, that's a lot lower than the average. Another thing is, yung money dito is will go towards the advocacies nga. So what we aim to do is to raise as much funds for the advocacies of Miss World.
Way below the normal, because now they're selling it $2,000 to $3,000, di ba? Yung average ng per token. You have to follow supposed to be yung what is in the market. Parang stocks dito. Pero now, mababa nga yung presyo dahil nga for the charity. So I think yung mga members, ng mga alam ng negosyong ito, they find it so low yung price. So pag bumili ka naman ito, tataas at tataas din naman yan.
Pero yun, mamimili ka sa tatlo yung sa business.
Adding to that, para din tumaas yung price. Of course, it's not a guarantee, just like with everything. Pero if we can create a demand for this, a group of people who really supports advocacies, gusto nila tulungan yung organization to promote their advocacy, mag-create yun ng secondary market for this collection.
That's why it is also important we try our best, especially if you guys invested, we try our best to put more glamour to Miss World NFT and put more noise to Miss World NFT para naman in the future tumaas din yung value ng token natin.
Magkano po ba ang value ng token ngayon?
Ito?
For example, yung value ng token is
average ng NFT and other NFTs are usually $2,000 to $3,000.
Tapos may camera.
Ours is only 7,500 pesos.
It's just like a basic law of supply and demand. Pag tumaas yung demand ng project namin, pag tumaas yung demand, tataas din yung price. Since long term nga yung ginawa namin sa white paper namin, sa project na to, it's almost like abutin na year. So, doon namin nakikita na masusustain din yung market.
In other words, parang initial offering yung 7,500. So,
so we have on our website, nft-missworld.ph.io, meron dong white paper sa About Us page.
Okay, yes. Question ko, kasi nabanggit kanina, di ba, you're selling NFTs. What will happen to the original artworks?
So for this specific project, after selling the NFTs, kami, i-delete namin everything. We're going to delete everything since nasa blockchain na lahat.
So we'll just own the NFT, right? So not the actual artwork. What? How? I mean, it's a digital artwork or an actual artwork?
It's a digital artwork.
Kaya madali i-delete. Okay, thank you.
Maganda nga bumili. Yung may mamibili ka na
codes, di ba? Parang sila nagbibigay ng credible to you. Kung sa paintings, yung pirma ng artist.
Secure ba yung MetaMask?
Ano lang naman yan eh. Of course, wag mo share yung information mo dun sa wallet mo. Reliable naman yung MetaMask. Millions of transactions yung nagaganap sa MetaMask. Secure siya.
Aside from the art, is there a possibility yung mga photo ng candidates parang maging virtual?
Actually, yeah, lahat naman ng...
Parang sa supporters naman, they can also help.
Yeah, we can work on that. Pwede naman, we'll coordinate with the organization. Pwede natin, we can make that happen.
My suggestion nga to them is who is going to win. Kasi they're considered the winners. Yung winners are considered as ambassador na. Yung mismong photo nila yung gagamitin. So we will try our, baka pwede yun. Yung mismong gagawing caricature na yung photos nung apat na queens.
Will it be random or random ba ang assignment pag bumili ka ng NFT o makakapili?
So, separated into two main themes na
mental health and education.
Yeah, mental health and education. So,
pero hindi makakapili ng actual artwork?
Yeah, so it's randomized. So, pag nag-mint ka, random yung mapupunta sa wallet mo na art.
Sa website naman yan, no?
Yeah, so, yeah, nasa website yun. Our website is nft-missworld.ph. MWPH.io. Here's the
Nandiyan may mga photos nyo.
IG and dito.
IG na rin dyan. Kaya nga, it's a big, malaki ang role ng media. Diba? So that you can, you know, make this as a big deal. I want to get any from the candidates or pwede bang gustong meron kayong mga tanong from the candidates?
From the
I can see naman if you guys are really interested.
Questions from the candidates.
Questions from the candidates. Who among the candidates who are into cryptocurrency?
There's one and this.
Can I ask? Can you come forward?
Hello everyone, my name is Cassandra. I'm candidate number 22. And I actually have a question for Sir Anton, I think. Yes, I wanted to know what is the best Viber group or Twitter group that I should join, because I'm an art student and I've always wanted to join NFTs, and a lot of people have been asking me to make my own artwork on the digital platform. So I'm not sure where to start because I've never tried it. I've never tried it. So what do you suggest, sir?
I think we can more explore in Twitter than Viber. Because most of the NFT users or the NFT holders and enthusiasts are in Twitter.
My Discord, Discord NFT.
Yeah. So actually meron din Discord. Most of the projects, they have a Discord. Ayun yung ginagamit nilang main platform to communicate with their holders.
I see. So is that somewhere I can join as well? Because I do art, but canvases, so I paint in real life, but I've always wanted to try digital artwork like NFTs.
Maybe you can join their team.
Maybe, that would be great. Because even before, when we met during the head-to-head challenge, I was talking to Sir Anton and everyone. I'm really interested for it. So maybe after the pageant, I would love to join your team.
We will be happy to have you.
Ay, mauunahan niyo kami.
Thank you.
Hello, I have a question any one of you except maybe Sir Arnold can answer. So I understand that with NFTs and all kinds of online projects, there are these companies that almost recruit NFT project companies where if you're under this company, then it's almost as if you are certified, you're regulated, and also you're seen as legitimate. This is something that a lot of NFT projects take pride in when showing it on their websites, their Discords. Do you plan on becoming part of this kind of collective? Do you intend on becoming part of a collective of a overseeing company that will oversee your project as well as help legitimize it for other viewers for security, safety, and comfort?
So for now, we have our own company, and the core values of our company do not the opportunity we can collaborate with other projects. Pero actually tomorrow, yung mag-hold ng biggest it's a big expo in Asia, yung Web3 Asia. We're going to be there to promote the NFT project.
I have just one more question. Aside from being able to donate to campaigns and charities in education and mental health, do you also intend to have any other utilities for the owners of these Miss World Philippines NFTs?
So attached to the NFTs are other utilities, which are perks actually. So first is the free live streaming access to all NFT holders, which they can, where they can watch the coronation night on the website that will be put there. Another one is that 50 random NFT holders will get a chance to win tickets. These are VIP tickets on Coronation Night on June 5. And then 60 random NFT holders will have VIP premium tickets for the gala. Yeah, and we're also planning to have giveaways. We'll announce that soon.
Thank you. I really look forward to hearing about your giveaways. And again, thank you so much for partnering with us. I look forward to this project.
In other words, we have an exclusive to all the NFT holders. They have an exclusive seats on the gala night, and they also have an exclusive VIP premium tickets for the charity. For the coronation night.
Hi, Sir Arnold. Hello, gentlemen. My name is Maria.
And my name is Shariza.
And together we're
Matcha!
Well, we're actually both artists in our own ways. And of course, with NFTs, being the currency of the future, we had some concerns to put forward. I am an augmented reality creator. I make filters on Instagram and Facebook. Teresa over here is a spoken word poet. My question is, in this new age, of the new currency of NFTs, how would you convince artists to adapt to this new technology? And what is the place of an artist in a world where NFTs are the currency?
Can you ask the question again?
Sorry guys, we're nice and warmed up from our head-to-head challenge. My question was, what is the place of an artist in a new world where NFTs are the future of our currency?
Well, when it comes to adapting, right, to this digital space, so first you really need to educate yourself in a way. Since we are in a digital space, in a technological era, there are a lot of resources naman available. I mean, just online, right? So from there, you really need to dive into learning if you really want it. If you're really into it, and then learn the ways, learn the how-tos, learn the whys, and then from there you'll be able to find your space. I mean, that's how we started as well, because NFTs were 2014, I think, started in 2014. So, and there was not much exposure at first, but because of social media, because of the digital space right now, it boomed, right? So, yeah, that answer.
Thank you, Sir Mike. Actually, another follow-up question. Do you think that NFTs are the answer to the concerns of the artists regarding the intellectual property rights of their creations?
Actually, that solves that problem, since as an artist you can integrate your art into the blockchain, which allows you to have full ownership of that art. If there's a secondary value for that, you also earn royalties through secondary sales from the art.
Thank you, Sir Angelo.
Maybe one example is when Partner Analista made her arts into an NFTs.
Yeah, that was actually what I had in mind. Yeah. Okay, thank you so much for answering my questions, Sir Mike, Sir Angelo, and Antonio. And Teresa?
So yes, like we said, we are artists as well, but I guess we're all citizens of the society. So one question I had for NFTs, it's called the currency of the future. Do you think that it is a supplement or a competition to big banks and main institutions?
So, yung NFTs kasi, or actually it's not NFTs, it's cryptocurrency. Yung goal ng cryptocurrency is for the whole world to have trustless transactions. So you don't have to have a middleman. Kunwari, I'm going to transfer my money to, I'm going to transfer coins from my account to Mike's account. The ledger, the blockchain serves as a ledger to legitimize or to check if that transaction is legitimate. So, hindi na kailangan magpasa pa sa banks, then yung banks mag-transfer sa account. So, it's gonna be parang trustless, direct from the sender to the receiver.
And furthermore, I don't think banks will have an issue because we are connecting digital to the real world, and the real world are still the banks.
And this question, Tito Norman might like we said, cryptocurrency is the currency of the future. So what future are we looking at?
Ano yung personal question mo yan? Future na to.
A more innovative and digital future to make the world much more wonderful.
I miss you.
Head-to-head challenge talaga. Kanino mo gusto may future ka sa
You know what? What in the Philippines is a successful celebrity when it comes to NFT is Yasi Pressman. He made around 200 million just recently. So it's a celebrity token, NFT token, who became popular in the field of NFT. In 2 hours, she made 200+ million pesos.
Of course, that's for the sales, pero behind that, syempre meron pusang marketing before the launch of that project. Actually, I think Yasi Scoop will be there tomorrow at the expo. Though meron din tayong sariling stand on that expo.
Kaya doon ba gagawin yung Santa Cruzan bukas?
Hindi naman. Nasa din, pero Santa Cruz natin sa Venice, di ba? Ito sa Convention Hall.
Pwede ba doon na kami umang?
So if Yasi made it, why you girls can't, right? So, kaya I want you to get involved with this because sooner or later, our world will be something like this. Diba? At least nauna tayo. Nauna Miss World Philippines. You have other question?
Actually, I did have one. Oh, sorry, no. Okay, well, this is actually just a quick follow-up since we did bring up Yasi Pressman and Mikey Macrista. What about more unknown local artists? How could we encourage them to get into NFTs?
Of course, sa lahat naman ng bagay, the start is the hardest. You can do what they do. You can sell your art, put it on the marketplace, pero syempre mag-expect ka na it's going to be a slower start as compared to their start. Pero, yan, pagka nag-create ka ng credibility, meron ka ng community, naka-garner ka ng support from other people who wants to invest on your art, habang tumatagal, dadami na rin yung support for your pieces, for your art.
Of course, you have to do also marketing strategy. Kahit bago ka, even you just new artist ka, but you know how to promote your art in a way that the people will follow you. Definitely, dadami yan, may demands. So, pag dumadami ang demand, marami ang support sa'yo, lumalaki ang demands mo. So, lumalaki yung pera mo. Ganun lang yun. Okay?
And kailangan, for a new artist, you have to show talaga na you're into NFT and crypto. You should get enthusiast yourself. Para all those other people who are into the NFT and crypto, they will be like, oh, but who is this lady? Maganda. Pero di ko kilala. Pero she's promoting her NFT. So, mas magkakaroon ng traction dito sa kanya.
Thank you, Miss Cebu and Mr. Game.
Yeah, next question from
Who's
Blue Mermaid.
Yes. I just have one very simple question. Good afternoon, Sir Arnold and gentlemen.
Miss Carmona Carino.
Yes, my name is Erica. My very simple question, because I am trying to get into NFTs as well, because as what Sir Arnold has been saying, this is going to be the future, and I want to start to get to know more about it. So my question is, because I do understand that NFTs have different kinds under that. So how come, what makes a certain NFT increase in value and what makes it decrease in value?
So first, what makes it decrease in value? If there's a higher demand than the supply. So basic supply and demand. If there's a higher demand and there's a limited supply, naturally the price will increase. Aside from that, kung yung mga tao naniniwala din sa project mo, it will also create more demand. So it's parang basic supply and demand. And also, yung rarity ng NFT that you put out.
Sorry, follow-up question again. One last. What makes a certain NFT rare? Because I think when you say rare, I think it's very subjective. So what makes it rare if it's high demand?
Yeah, aside from that, meron kasing mga NFTs na they put traits, parang may mga traits yung mga, for example, put the caricature out, meron traits, kunwari, elite, common, may mga ganong traits, pero it depends on the artist if gusto nila mag-attach ng utilities based on that tiers.
Okay, thank you very much. Thank you.
Thank you, Ms. Carmona Cavite. Next.
Hi everyone, my name is Ingrid and I'm representing Parañaque. I would like to understand more about NFTs as well, and from what I know, you need to have a good community behind your NFT for it to be successful. My question is, what are the things that make a good community, to support your NFTs? And maybe in the future something like, how could you sort of build your own NFT community in order to make your NFT successful?
I think one of the main factors on how you could actually build a better community is you have better engagement with people. You include the members of your community, the holders of your community in your future plans. It's a vital thing in NFT communities. And yes, it's basically empowering individuals, just like what Web3 is all about.
Okay, and then, for example, I want to create a community. On what platform should I do that?
So first, you can promote your community on Twitter. Then the community itself, most of the projects right now, they have their community on Discord. So Discord and Twitter.
Alright, now.
Hello, my name is Gwendolyn Fernand, representing Negros Occidental. And since I grew up in a European country, NFTs are quite popular there, but moving to the Philippines, there hasn't been so much, information about it. So how could you explain NFTs to a child who knows nothing about NFTs?
Actually, in Philippines yung isa sa pinakamalaking adoption when it comes to NFTs. Dahil din sa Axie Infinity, most people associate NFTs with Axie or later games. Yeah. So, yeah, if we can integrate it into our education, ganun, para mas matuto yung youth about the NFTs, and also produce more content regarding NFTs, that will help in that initiative to educate the youth.
Yes, because I have 3 teams on Axie, but because it's so volatile right now and SLP is really low, it really brought down the confidence in people. So I've been a manager for Axie for a long time. So how could you reassure people joining NFTs that in the future, it's safe to do and it won't give them less confidence?
So, again, can you repeat that last part?
How could you reassure those wanting to join, NFT, because it's still new in the Philippines compared to Axie, and how could you improve also advertising NFTs with Axie? Because I think Axie was really advertised well, especially with the young Filipinos.
So it all comes down to when the question is about advertising, right? So it all comes down with having a good team to handle that. Part, which is advertising. So it comes down to having a good team.
And it just so happened we're partnered with one of the best advertiser, which is Mr. Arnold Vegafria.
I agree.
Well, thank you, Anton. You know my suggestion for this in the Department of Education, to DepEd, maybe they can include this because since this will be the future, they can include it as one of the subject or one of the part of the curriculum in IT, in information technology course, or in finance. Para they can understand, you know, because this will be the future. Your cryptocurrency will be, and the the different kinds of digital platforms. Like digital platforms, meron ng course yan sa other university. So maybe this kind of platform be part of subject, right? What do you think, Mr. Professor Pino?
Why not? It's something new. It's like you can start as a collective.
Siguro ipapasa ito sa Department of DepEd or to Congress this kind of law para matutunan ng this will be the future para matutunan ng basta totally approved na sa buong even sa Philippines.
Yeah, I think the Philippines need to progress and have more information about NFTs. Thank you so much.
We have a long line of questions here.
Wow! Maraming may gusto.
Okay, thank you. Hi everyone, I'm Allison. I'm a business graduate, so I'm lucky enough to know about NFTs and cryptocurrency. But my question is, in a country like the Philippines, where our financial literacy is very poor, we don't have a lot of people who actually have bank accounts, how do we push cryptocurrency and NFTs as the future while assuring that we're carrying all the vulnerable communities or people who don't even have bank accounts in the Philippines? How do we make sure they're not left behind with the future of cryptocurrency rather?
So, good question. So, di ba ngayon, when you set up a bank account, there's a lot of process. Ang dami mong gagawin before you can set up a bank account. Magkakita ka ng credentials, gano'n. Yung cryptocurrency, it eliminates that, or at least dinidecrease niya yung mga requirements to open up an account. Yung process, pinapaisi niya. It's, parang lahat ng tao, pwede sila magbukas ng account sa crypto, sa mga crypto wallets. Unlike sa banks na nanghingi sila ng certain credentials or like IDs, ini-eliminate niya or binabawasan yung process na nagpapatagal.
Can I have a follow-up question? I completely understand that, but with the rise of digital banks like ING, CIMB, it's super easy to make bank accounts now. So how does cryptocurrency compete with the accessibility and the ease of use of the current mobile banks?
Yeah, so now, actually, yung cryptocurrency kasi it has low fees. I think, for example, when you use Tron TRC, $1 million kunwari from the US can be transferred instantaneously into a wallet here in the Philippines. Ang fee niya lang is $1. Yeah, so $1 million, $1 lang yung fee, transaction fee, and it's almost instantaneous.
Okay, thank you so much.
In the future, wala nang bank.
Ay!
Diba? Wallet lang. You can open your account through wallet. Diba? Digital.
Thanks, Arnold.
There are also exchanges from fiat to crypto. So that's over the counter, so it's pretty much accessible to everyone.
Hi, good afternoon. I am Micah from Navaisiha. So as one of the artists here in this world, I'm really not aware of NFTs, but I'm really interested to invest or venture into NFTs. So what would be the challenges I should anticipate when I venture into the NFT world?
First, syempre, cryptocurrency, nagpa-fluctuate talaga yung price. Another thing is, since unregulated na siya, you can expect na may mga ibang projects na
yung mga undocs project actually. Undocs means hindi nag-introduce yung team kung na behind that project. First, you have to, syempre, due diligence, tsaka you have to study, you have to look at the background of the team behind that project.
Thank you so much.
Hello, I think I'm the last one now, so you can all chill. So hello, I'm Kyla Johnson representing Lipacity, and I've been friends with founders of the likes of Board Punks of Society, as well as Bitsquela, and they are more well known in the Filipino crypto space. So how would you set apart Doill Technologies and make them well known in the crypto space here in the Philippines?
Si Angelo will answer.
Okay.
What candidate number 9?
9.
Oh.
Again, can you repeat that?
Oh.
Sorry, baka may pressure. Hindi ko lang pressure.
Lapit ka raw ng konti.
Lapit ka raw ng konti.
Candidate number 9.
Yeah.
Sige more. Closer.
Hello po. So ayun nga po, I've been friends nga with the likes of the Board Punks of Society, as well as Bitsquela, and they're well known in the Filipino crypto space. So how would you set apart Doill Technologies and these Filipino crypto makers, and what's your roadmap on making yourself well known in the crypto space?
Actually, aside from this partnership, meron din kami mga naka-line up na projects with other well-known individuals and other organizations. Pero for now, we can't disclose that, and we need to focus on this partnership.
Okay po. Tapos follow-up question. So you've been using Polygon, right? Aside from apart from the more well-known like Ethereum, Bitcoin, why did you choose Polygon?
Isa kasi sa main concerns ngayon, if ito time ditong problem na to, yung climate change, because of climate change, isa sa mga concerns ng mga tao is the impact that cryptocurrency have or has on the climate, sa environment syempre. Yung Polygon kasi it uses around 99% less energy as compared to Ethereum. Pag mint ng isang NFT sa Polygon network is equivalent to sending less than 2.5 emails. So, energy efficient, less impact on the environment.
So yeah, I appreciate that. Kasi yung naging criticism on NFTs is they use Ethereum now, the blockchain, which is very energy using na talaga na ano. So it's nice na Polygon is being used. I appreciate that. Thank you.
You're talking foreign language now.
Sorry.
Okay, so
I think we spent so much time already on the Q&A. It's almost.
you guys enjoy?
More than 2 hours.
Yeah, we enjoyed them.
Yeah, you can ask even more questions if you want later when you do your one-on-one. And in the meantime, let's turn you over to our host.
That's right, Sir TV. Thank you so much. And of course, thank you so much to Mr. Arnold Vegafria and of course our friends from Doill Technologies for answering the questions of our media friends. And of course, the 36 lovely candidates as well. It was a very informative afternoon if you ask me, Riri.
And I also would like to thank our media partners, our media friends as well for participating. And of course, for their undying support for the Miss World Philippines organization. We really appreciate your time with us today, and we hope that you continue to support us until the end, of course, on the coronation night happening on June 5 at the Mall of Asia Arena.
And of course, nothing would happen without our generous sponsors from Mega World. We would like to thank Kingsford Hotel Manila for being our official venue for the partnership this afternoon.
Indeed. Thank you, Kingsford Hotel Manila, for the great accommodation and of course the sumptuous foods that we also ate this afternoon. Alright, so to our Doill friends as well, thank you once again for spending your afternoon with us.
And may our partnership open more doors and create more opportunities for our respective brands. And to all our Miss World Philippines 2022 candidates, keep on working hard to achieve your dreams.
Right, this has been Rihanna Agatha Pangindia, Miss World Philippines 2021 First Princess.
And this is Shaila Rabartari, your Miss Multinational Philippines 2021, saying you have a lovely afternoon.